3 years ago, I was just making $10 per trade. It was not $10,000 or $1,000 per trade. It was just $10 per trade. And today, I can confidently make over $2,000, $4,000 on a single trade. The last trade I took on GBP I made over $6,000 on a single trade. The secret behind my growth was not strategy, it wasn't luck, it wasn't signal group. It was a result of consistency, patience, hard work, and developing a well-structured trading plan for myself, and also applying the right trading information at the right time. In today's video, I'm going to review the exact actions that I took years ago that helped me to scale from $10 on a single trade to over $6,000 on a single trade. If that sounds good, smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, and I will see you after the intro. I will be very honest with you guys in this video. I never started my trading journey big. It was never like that. I started small. I started my trading journey with just $100 trading capital. Back then I was just risking 1%, 2% on a single trade. At the end of the week, I used to make $5 to $10 on a single trade, but I was not comfortable with that result, making $10, $5 for a whole trading week. I was not appreciating my small beginnings. I was competing myself with the results I was seeing on social media back then. Then I developed this bad trading beginner habit. I was over trading. I used to revenge trade. I was not ready to follow my own process. I used to allow my losers to run big while cutting my winners short. I had this mentality that I have to wake up every blessed day to trade, to press buy or sell button on my empty file. I had this belief back then that the more trades I executed, the more money I make from the market. That was not the reality of trading. Successful trading is not about quantity, it is about quality. It's all about waiting for days, for hours to catch that quality trades. Back then I was just picking random trades. I chose quantity over quality. That led to this bad habit. I was over trading. Whenever a trade is running against me, instead of me to accept the result of that trade, I will start adjusting my stop loss because I don't want the price to hit my stop loss. And before I realize it, I will end up blowing the account. And whenever market presents opportunity for me to recover all my losses, the moment the price moves in my favor a little bit, starting seeing a profit of $2, $3, $5, then I will cut that winner's short. A trade that could have recovered all my losses. I could have made over $20, $30 on a single trade, and I'll cut the winner short at $5. Repeating this same bad habit over and over led to frustration. I almost quit in my first trading year because I lost a lot of money. I blew so many accounts due to this bad trading habit. I was revenging, I was over trading, I used to break my rules, then I used to cut my winner short, then allow my losers to run big. My problem back then wasn't the trading capital. It wasn't the $100 trading account I was trading back then. It was lack of discipline, lack of patience, lack of consistency, lack of trusting my own process. I was trying to jump from level 1 to level 10. I was not ready to scale from level 1 to level 2 to level 3 to level 4. And whenever I make such attempt, trading always humbled me. Then I created some set of rules for myself, some set of trading plan for myself, whereby I have a well-structured risk management. And inside my trading rules, I wrote it there that I will never risk more than 1% or 2% on a single trade. It doesn't matter how good the setup is, I will never risk more than 1% or 2% on a trade. I started repeating this same trading rule over and over. Before I realized, I started making consistent progress with patience. I used to read my trading rules, things I want to do before I execute a trade, and things I would do during the trade, and things I will also do after the trade. And before I go to bed at night, I always read my trading rules. This helps me to protect myself from taking ruinous risks, from taking actions that will lead to frustrations or blowing my account. I started recording my trading activities inside my journal. And whenever things go south, I always go back to my journal to check things I was not doing right. The moment I realized things I was not doing right, then I will stop doing it. Then I'll focus on things I was doing right. I'll keep on repeating it over and over to get a better results. Then another action that I took was to focus on quality over quantity. I had the mentality back then that I have to take 10 trades in a row to make more money. Then I realized that was not the best way to approach successful trading. Then I started focusing on quality. Sometimes I used to take 2 trades in a week or 3 trades per week. And I realized that patience becomes norm to me. I don't rush to execute. I don't rush to look for setups. I always wait for my right setup, for my right pattern to come, and I want to see the reaction of the market in my zone using my loaded entry confluences before I execute. Doing all these things, taking all these actions, helped me to scale up gradually, step by step, from level 1 to level 2 to level 3 to level 4. And it wasn't an overnight success. Do you know the funniest part of it? My strategy didn't change. I did not change my strategy. I only changed my mindset, my approach. Because my mindset back then was a get-rich-quick mindset. I was trying to scale up fast. I was trying to jump the process from level 1 to level 10. So I didn't change my strategy. It was the same strategy that I used, but I just created a trading plan, rules, or journal for myself that helped me to stay on track, right? I started following my rules. I started risking money that would not affect my sleep at night. And at some point, I realized that if I risk 1% on $500 account, that is $5. And this same 1% on $50,000 account is $500. And 1% on $200,000 profit account is $2,000. I realized that if I focus on the small percentage I was making back then on the $100 trading account, I will never appreciate my process. I realized that the strategy was not the problem. I realized the major solution that will help me to scale up fast is to increase my account size. I trained myself with patience to make money consistently on $100 account. So when I have the access to big accounts, it helped me to scale up fast. So the process is still the same. If you are still trading small account right now, you have to trust that process. If you can make money consistently on small accounts, you will be able to make much more on big account. If you don't train yourself how to make money on small account, even if they give you $1 million, you will blow it. And that is not how you trade. You have to appreciate the days of your small beginnings. You have to appreciate the days of your $1, $2, $3, $5, $10 per trade. And these are the days I was not ready to appreciate. And I ended up blowing several accounts. I blew over 30 profit accounts until I realized that I have to go back to the root, to the basics, by going step one after the other. If you are a beginner trader that you are still taking a risk meant for big accounts on small accounts, you will never become a profitable trader. For instance, if you are supposed to risk probably $1,000 on $50,000 account, and you are risking that $1,000 risk on $500 account, that is suicide. That is gambling. That is not the best way to approach trading. That is not the best way to treat trading. You have to start treating trading as a business. Number one, you must learn how to protect your capital, how to grow your capital step by step. Nobody make it overnight. No successful trader started big. Everybody started small. Unlike me, when I started years ago, I wanted to start big. I wanted to start eating it big, but market humbled me. If you are at the stage where you are trying to eat it big, you have to what? Calm down. Calm yourself down. These are the actions you need to take right now. Number one, create a trading plan for yourself. Create a well-structured risk management for yourself. Be patient, right? Trust your own process, and you must be ready to follow your trading rules. If you plan to risk one trade per day, or if you plan to risk 1% per trade or 2% per day, make sure you don't break the rules. And if you are able to follow these trading rules you set for yourself for a period of 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days, trust me, you will achieve a lot of incredible results. If this video has added value or blessed you in one way or the other, I would truly appreciate your support. Please smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification button. This helps YouTube algorithm to keep on recommending our videos to more beginner traders that are looking forward to become profitable. And I will see you next time.